Hello and welcome to day 4 of the 30-day yoga challenge. Today we are focusing on playful transitions and incorporating some of the poses that we've been working up to so far. When you are ready, we'll begin in a seated position. So if you like, you could place something underneath the hips to elevate them a little bit. Rest your hands on your knees, close your eyes, then bring your awareness to your spine. Think of creating one strong column aligning the top of the head with the base of your spine. And as you find that column, take a deep breath in and observe the breath as it comes in through the nose. Visualize it traveling down the chest, into the belly. And as you exhale, observe the breath as it travels back up and out. Inhale deeply. Feel the breath come in and move down. And exhale. Watch the breath as it travels up and out. Take a few more breaths, resting in this awareness. And start to roll your head in a circular motion. Go a few times in one direction. And then in the other direction. Bring the head back through center, open the eyes. Interlace your fingers and flip your palms, then reach your arms up. With an inhale, lift up as much as you can so you feel your rib cage moves away from your hips. As you exhale, bend to the right. You may feel that the left side of the buttocks is wanting to lift now, so try to ground down through that side. Keep the chest open. Pause for a breath in. Exhale out. And inhale, lifting back up again, creating length. Exhale, bend to the left. If the right side is lifting, try to ground down through that side. Pause for a breath in. And exhale out. Good. Lift the arms back up. Inhale. This time as you exhale, twist to the right. Place the left hand on right knee. And the right hand could either wrap behind the back or you could just place it on the floor behind you. Lift up from the crown of your head as you inhale. As you exhale, twist gaze over the right shoulder. One more breath like this. Inhale, lift up. Exhale to twist. Releasing the twist, bring right hand to left knee. Left arm could either wrap behind the back or place the hand on the mat, on the floor behind you. Inhale, lift up from the crown of your head. Exhale, twist. Gaze over the left shoulder. One more time like this. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, twist. And then release. Place the hands behind you. Uncross your feet. And knock your knees from side to side. As you do this, you could also incorporate a little bit of a twist if you take the hands away and twist the body in the direction of the knees. And then twist in the other direction. One more twist to the left. And then the right. Then sit back up, bring your legs together, hands come to the backs of the knees. Lean back as you lift the feet, coming into boat. This could be option 1. Option 2, you could extend the legs. Option 3, you could play around with catching the big toes. So your index and middle finger will wrap around the big toes. This is very challenging for the balance. So wherever you are, try to slow things down. Move with more awareness. Focus your gaze. Rebend the knees, and you can either cross the ankles, rock forwards for tabletop, or swing the legs around, whichever works best for you. And slightly different for the wrist warm-up today, start to move in a circular motion. And as you come forwards, try to lean as much weight into the hands as you can. And then as you come back, you ease off, going a few times in one direction. And then in the other direction. Come back through center, bring the forearms down to the mat. You can either keep the forearms parallel. You could practice squeezing a block in between the arms if that helped you, like we did yesterday. Or you could interlace the fingers, clasp your hands together. This one can be really helpful as you can press the hands into the mat. Then with an inhale, arch your back, dip your chest and your belly down, coming into a cow pose variation. As you exhale, press through the forearms around your spine, bring chin to chest. Inhale as you arch. Exhale as you round. A few more times. Inhale, arch. Exhale, round. One more. Inhale, arch. Exhale, round. Then find a neutral spine, but continue to press through the forearms. So you're wanting to feel like you're pushing the floor away. Extend the legs to find a forearm plank. Then start to pedal your legs. So you're just tapping one knee down to the mat at a time. Trying to keep the body as steady as you can. So you're maintaining that strong line. Whilst you warm up your hamstrings. Good. Start to walk the feet in and lift your hips up. Walk as far in as you can, so you're coming into a dolphin position. And then walk the feet down the mat again, coming back to your forearm plank. Take little steps, controlling the movement as you go out and in. Continue to press through the forearms. Then pick up the hips, walk in one more time. Pause and hold your dolphin. Really press through the floor. Then relax your chin to your chest. Inhale here. Exhale. Hold for one more breath in. And out. Walk the feet back down the mat. Lower your knees. Come into tabletop. Then tucking the toes, pick up your hips, come back to downward dog. Start to pedal out your legs here, and you could also sway the hips side to side. Just moving in any way that feels good. With an inhale, lift the right leg high. Then as you exhale, bring knee to nose. And step the foot through for high lunge. Arms up, inhale. Exhale, cactus your arms. Roll your shoulders back. Invite a little bit of a back bend here. Reverse slowly. Start to bend the back knee and lower it down. Go super slow. When your knee makes contact with the mat, hold it there. Then wind the right arm on top of the left and wrap the arms around one another. Press the upper arms and lower arm bones together and lift the elbows up. Keep the back toes tucked as you press through the foot, lift the knee. high lunge. Shift weight into the front foot. Get ready to step forwards and cross the back leg over the front. See if you can wind the legs around one another like the arms are. Coming into Eagle Garudasana. And sitting down, shifting the weight back through the grounded heel. Hold your pose, focus your gaze. Slowly unwind the leg and the arms. Stand at the top of your mat. Inhale, reach your arms up, lift your gaze. Exhale, fold forwards. Inhale, lift halfway. Exhale, step to plank. Inhale, hold your pose. Exhale, chaturanga, modifying if you need. Come down to the belly. Keep the hands close to the lower ribs. Inhale, lift the chest for Cobra, Bhujangasana. Exhale, come back to Downward Dog, Adho Mukha Svanasana. Inhale, left leg lifts. Exhale, bring knee to nose. Move slowly and step the foot through. Arms up, high lunge. Inhale. Exhale, cactus your arms. Roll your shoulders back. Squeeze your shoulder blades together. Then slowly lower the back knee down. Move super slow with control. When the knee comes down, this time you'll wrap the left arm over the right. Wind the arms around one another. Pressing upper arm bones and lower arm bones together. Lift your elbows. Inhale. With your exhale, press through the back foot, lift the knee, high lunge. Shift weight into the front foot, get ready to step forwards. Then cross the back leg over the top of the front. See if you can wind the legs around one another like the arms are. Then sit your weight back through your heels. Through the grounded heel, should I say. Coming into Eagle. Pausing for 5 breaths here. Release the arms, release the legs, stand at the top of your mat. Inhale, lift the arms, lift the gaze. Exhale, fold forwards. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, step to plank. Inhale, hold your pose. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, find your back bend of choice. You could revisit cobra or take upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Lift the right leg high, open out the hip this time. And bend your knee. Then cross the right leg over the left. Squeeze the legs together. And come into side plank on your right. If this is too challenging, you're needing a modification, come down to your knees. Then cross the right knee over the top of the left. So you still get a similar experience, just a modified one. Keep squeezing the legs together, press the floor away. Inhale here. And with your exhale, bring the right knee to tap the right forearm. You can still do this if the knees are down. Pause here, press the floor away. Inhale. Exhale, lower the right knee down. Sit the hips down. If the left leg is bent, straighten it. Bring the right foot to the inside of the left thigh. Inhale, left arm reaches up. Exhale, bring the hand to the inside of the leg. Right arm reaches up and over as you bend to the left. Side body stretch. You could create a cradle to rest the head in using the left hand. Start to slow down your breath here. Good. Inhale to lift up. Turn to face the front of your mat. Then roll onto the toes of the back foot. And bring the right leg forwards, coming into pigeon pose. You may need to make some adjustments here as you align yourself. Option to prop something under the right side of the thigh or the buttocks, if it helps. And you can either stay in an upright position or fold forwards. Step back to downward dog. Inhale, lift the left leg, open out the hip and bend the knee. Exhale, cross left leg over right. Squeeze your legs together and come into side plank on the left. If you're modifying here, both knees are down and the left leg is crossed in front of the right. Press the floor away, lift the hips. Inhale. With your exhale, bring the left knee to tap the back of the left forearm or wherever is available. You can still do this if the right knee is down. Pause for a breath in. With your breath out, lower the knee down, sit the hips down. Straighten the right leg if it isn't already. Right hand reaches up, inhale. Exhale, lower the right hand to the inside of the right leg. Reach the left arm up and over, side body stretch. Option to create a cradle with the right hand to rest the head in. Inhale to lift up. Turn your body to face forwards. Then bring the left leg over to the left side of the mat to come into pigeon. Support yourself if needed. Option to stay upright, or you could come down to your forearms. Lift yourself back up. Then sit over on your left side so that you can swing both legs in front of you. And come and lie down on your back. And you have a couple of options here. You could either extend the legs up to the sky to come into a restorative position. Or if you've got a little bit more energy, you could come up into shoulder stand, using your hands behind the back for support. Maybe you keep the legs extending up, or perhaps you could hinge from the hips, let your legs go over your head to come into plow pose. If you're comfortable in plow, you could extend the arms down the mat. And pause, 5 breaths here. Slowly come out of your shoulder stand if you're there. If your legs are up in the air, option to stay here. You don't need a counter pose. If you just came into shoulder stand, then lower your legs all the way down to the mat. Lift yourself up. Bring your hands under your bum and elbows underneath the back so that you have a support. Puff up your chest here. You can either stay looking forwards, or if it feels okay, you could tilt your head back for a fish pose, our counter pose. 5 breaths here. Slowly release. You could tuck your chin into your chest if you tilted the head back. Lower yourself down. If your legs are up in the air, slowly lower them down. And make your way into Savasana. So just letting the body completely relax now. Now I know that we're all on different schedules, so I'll end the class here and leave the video running for a while so that you can take as much time in Shavasana as you need. Thank you for your time and your energy. I'll see you for the rest of the challenge.